Hello guys and welcome to the channel. My name is Amir. I'm a 5th year architecture student at the London School of Architecture, and in this video I'm going to share my honest opinion about studying 2 years of Part 2 architecture course, which is equivalent to a master's course at the LSA. I get asked time to time by my friends if they should be studying their Part 2 at the LSA or not, and if I think LSA is a good choice for them. So here I'm gonna give my personal opinion on the school and what I like and dislike about it. So if you are interested to know a little bit more about the LSA and what is it like to study there, stick around because hopefully you're gonna find this video very helpful. So let's start with the good stuff first. So the main reason why most people ended up studying at the LSA, including me, is mainly because of the program of the course, which is designed in a way that all students work part-time 3 days a week in the first year of study. So the LSA has a practice network of about 200 architectural practices in London, which is where most of the students end up working there. And getting a job is a normal procedure, like you send portfolios and you land interviews, etc. And the students are also paid like how they are paid normally as a Part 1 graduate, and even sometimes higher depending on the practice that they work. The course is designed in such a way that you can pay most, if not all, of your university fee by working part-time during your studies. In first year, students are asked to produce an illustrated essay for the work module, which is called Critical Practice Placement, in which you choose a specific topic to reflect on your experience while working in a practice. And this module is compulsory, therefore all the students must be working those part-time hours in their first year. Many people ask me about my work, study and life balance, which I'll make a whole new video about it. But in simple terms, I personally really enjoy working, and my work colleagues have been literally like another family for me. I sometimes go to them for advice for my uni project and ask them their opinion, and they have been always a great source of inspirations for my project. So number 2, flexibility. The LSA is a relatively small school compared to those well-established architecture universities, and it is very student-oriented and flexible. So deadlines and timetable in other universities are usually set in stone and don't change under any circumstances, but in the LSA you can actually talk to staff if you have any problems with the timetable and deadlines, and the staff are usually very helpful and support you to find a way around that problem. Number 3, the workshop budget. Every year, the LSA dedicates a £500 workshop budget to compensate for lack of resources like workshop materials, facilities, library, etc. And this £500 should be spent on anything that can help you learn and study better, from books to magazines and software subscriptions and so on. I think this is an amazing opportunity for students to invest in something that, really opens a new world of possibilities for them, rather than something ordinary that you can afford anyway. So in my first year, I spent my workshop budget on a brand new iPad Air, which was an absolute game changer, not only for studying, but also for work. I will make a whole video about how I use iPad for my work as well as study purposes, but I suggest buying an iPad to any student that's watching this video, no matter the subject of your course, because it's going to help you a lot anyway. In my second year, I bought an Oculus Quest 2 VR headset with the LSA workshop budget, which was just the right time to buy one and explore the virtual reality world, as the whole metaverse craze was just started. I will also make a whole new video on how I use Oculus Quest 2 to present my final project using Enscape and Rhino. Now let's go to the stuff that I dislike about the school. So number 1 is lack of facility. The first thing that really sucks when you come from a well-established university to a new university like the LSA is the lack of almost all the facilities which all the other universities provide, like the library, model making workshops, photography studios, or IT labs and computers. The school is currently located at the first floor of a new built building at the Orsman Road in Hackney, where everything from lectures to tutorials happen in an open plan space where all the students work at their desks. Thankfully, due to popular demand, the LSA has now set up an A1 plotter, which the students now can use to print their final drawings for crits and submissions alongside an A3 printer. Number 2, loose structure. If you didn't know, LSA also stands for loosely structured activities, which can be quite annoying from time to time, as for example, students are informed of important things in the last minute, and sometimes things can change completely in a short period of time. Obviously, the staff are always working hard to keep everyone in the loop when things happen and decisions are made, but I personally believe the school could have done a better job to use more resources to, run the course more smoothly, especially during the pandemic. Number 3, stuck in the 60s. This one is probably the most personal opinion among the rest. When I heard of the school first, LSA's slogan was a new school for a new century.
Okay, so we're a new school for a new century.
And they saw themselves as a pioneering school with a futuristic vision for the new education system in architecture. And one thing that I kept hearing from the founder of the school was that the students eventually would get ready to almost start their own practice and develop their architectural language and identity through proto-practice year, which is the second year. But I personally see no difference in how the LSA teaches or supports the students to be ready for such things. I would have actually liked the school to be more creative and visionary about how they could support students to get ready to start their own practice shortly after their studies, and take inspirations from world-leading universities like MIT, which has developed a course for architecture students to transit from university projects to real ones and even get investors on board to realize their project. As the world is changing in an insanely fast pace, unfortunately, the architecture education is still stuck with the old school methods of learning and teaching, while people have realized that they need to move on to work on more creative projects in the form of startup and idea-led initiatives and ventures. I hope this video has helped you to make your own mind about whether the LSA is a place for you or not. But I would say, if you like to get some more experience by working while you're studying at the heart of London, the LSA would probably be a good place for you. Please bear in mind that all of these opinions are only valid for now, and the school can change in many ways in near future. But I think the stuff that I covered are general enough to assess how the school operates right now. Please don't forget to smash the like button and let me know if you have any questions about the school or you feel differently about anything that I just said. Please subscribe to the channel, as I will be posting more videos on different topics in architecture and design, and even things beyond very soon. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day and see you in the next video.